No, we don't need the adult jokes. Okay, since I'm a bit curious myself. If anyone would like to request a video, feel free. If anyone wants to hear all the adult jokes in the cartoons, I will be happy to do so. Just say yes, and I'll be happy to let you listen to all the dirty jokes in every cartoon. There's even lots of them in My Little Pony. Oh, darling, you can do live streams anytime you want. Oh. Dang it, they were all scared me. Put the video of the video game house. I don't know that one. Here, let's do My Little Pony adult joke thingy. Why is it in numbers? Oh, there you go. Oh, okay, I'll check that out later. I'm wondering if I'm forgetting to spell or something. Okay, cause it's like, oh, there's an actual channel called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That's cool. And it has the main 6 and the logo. What was that? Oh, that. Dirty jokes. If you'd like to know one of them, I can tell you many of them. If you want to know one. So yes, I know one of them. It's that part where... Oh, you guys missed the last one. Oh.
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is an adorable cartoon take on a line of toys from the 80s of the same name. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was a little too old for this TV show when it started airing in 2010, but I had so much fun playing with the toys when I was a kid. The MLP fandom is vast and varied, but just FYI, the dirty jokes featured in this video are the childhood ruining kind, not the brony boner fanfic kind. I'm Whitney Van Lanningham, and these are the dirtiest dirty jokes in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Number 10. In this episode, Rainbow Dash flies straight into Fluttershy's room without even knocking, and proceeds to try to pull her out of bed. Unfortunately, ponies don't wear pajamas, or really any type of clothing, so this happened.
Come on, Fluttershy! Cider season's about to start!
Seriously, guys, I know sleeping naked is great and all, but friends like Rainbow Dash or why PJs are sometimes kind of necessary. Number 9. When Sparkle's pony pals throw her a surprise party, things get real adult real quick. They call out to Spike to see if he can refill their punch glasses and notice that he's fallen asleep in the punch bowl. That's when Pinkie Pie says this.
And now the punch has been spiked!
I didn't get it
The show is for kids aged 2 to 11, and I'm pretty sure elementary schoolers don't need to learn what a spiked punch bowl is till at least junior year of high school. Number 8. Rainbow Dash is hell-bent on breaking the wind speed record of the Pegasi tornado that carries the rainwater from Equestria to Cloudsdale. She holds a meeting with all the ponies to go over their training plan to get their top speed over 1,000, and everyone is getting super pumped up. Unfortunately, it looks like one of the ponies got himself a little too pumped up, and not in a good way.
Are we gonna be fast? Yeah! Record smashing fast?
Yeah! Okay, so you know how every pony has a theme? What the fuck is the theme supposed to be for a pony who's jacked up on steroids? His muscles are way overdone, and his wings are as tiny as Lance Armstrong's last remaining ball. Number 7. When the main 6 get their cutie marks taken away by an unknown thief, they lose all their talents and attributions, and have to embark on a mission to get their cutie marks back. FYI guys, cutie marks are basically just My Little Pony tramp stamps. When Applejack gets her cutie mark back, she blurts out something kind of inappropriate out of sheer excitement.
Yeah-haw! Finally, I can buck like a 5-foot snake herder in an Appaloosa ranch house again.
Alright, I know Applejack was speaking in a southern slang, so let me break it down for you. Bucking like a snake herder is a euphemism for doing some fucking, and an Appaloosa ranch house could be an equestrian code name for a whorehouse. Gross. Number 6. This situation seems pretty awkward and non-ideal for every single pony involved. In this episode, the ponies find themselves each suffering from a very different, very random ailment. Most of the ponies' ailments are pretty harmless, except for Twilight Sparkles.
Look at all of you! We got Harity, Rainbow Crush, Spitty Pie,
to say about Twilight Sparkle's flaccid horn. Do they even make Viagra for unicorns? Man, that's something I've never had to think about before. Number 5. It shouldn't come as any surprise that My Little Pony would include a cute butt joke. The ponies literally have cutie marks on their flanks, so one was bound to pop up sooner or later. When Spike goes looking for animals to pet sit for his pony friends so that he can collect enough gems to bake into a gem cake, Zecora offers to help him, but for a price.
Zecora can take the bat away if you do just what I say. Really? But before I can do my duty, I'm going to need some of your booty.
Alright, you can tell me all you want that Zecora meant booty in the pirate way, but I refuse to believe it. Who wouldn't want a piece of Spike's cutie little booty? Number 4. It's always been kind of implied that there might be some weird incest vibes between Applejack and her brother Big Macintosh because they're from the South, but this might be one of the most convincing pieces of evidence yet. When Big Mac tells his little sister that he thinks she might have bitten off more than she can chew with her upcoming harvest responsibilities, Applejack responds with this.
Are you saying my mouth is making promises my legs can't keep?
Yep.
I really don't want to think about what kind of promises involving Applejack's mouth she's talking about here, and I definitely don't want to think about Applejack's lack of pony genitalia any longer than I actually have to. Number 3. When Fluttershy's voice goes through a big change after ingesting a poison joke, she decides to use her newfound Barry White voice to help out the pony tones when Big Mac loses his voice. While Fluttershy is singing and grooving outside, Big Mac watches her while he lip syncs. That's when this happens. Okay, I get it. It's hard not to get a little hot under the collar when a cute girl with a deep voice is shaking her ass for the whole world to see right in front of you. But come on, dude, you're in a classroom full of kids. Try to save your horniness for after-school hours. Number 2. On the way to the Grand Galloping Gala, Spike starts listing off all the places he's planned to take the girls on his carriage ride over to Canterlot. We all know he has a crush on Rarity, but he definitely takes his crush a little too far.
I gotta show Rarity the crown jewels.
Okay. There's no way that Spike has access to the actual crown jewels, because I'm pretty sure that any kingdom keeps its most valuable possessions under lock and key and armed guard at all times. That must mean he wants to show Rarity the crown jewels he's smuggling in his pants. Number 1. This is definitely one of those blink and you'll miss it jokes, so pay attention. When Cheese Sandwich and Pinkie Pie finally patch things up and decide to work together to plan Rainbow Dash's party, some of the partygoers end up behaving a little too enthusiastically. Did you catch that? White Lightning totally shoves his horn right up Medley's butt. Like, calm down, dude. You don't need to get up that ladder that fast. These are just some of the adult jokes in My Little Pony, so I want to know which ones I missed in the comment section. Like and subscribe to Obsessed, and I'll be back next week to ruin your childhood.
No. Lady, I ruined my own childhood, so... yeah, too bad for you. Wait, what? Would you guys like to hear a little video of Spirit Cloud's MLP dramatic fanfic reading episode 1? It's a clap fanfic, so please let me know if you are very much interested in listening to this. Really? Really? You gotta use a pantser thing? No. Baby. No. Another point. More her. Okay. No. Why do you guys have to freaking copy shit out of money? Fucking weird. Are weird. Just weird and dirty shit, but I guess since it's funny, I think this is really hilarious. Oh, I still laugh at it every time.
Warning. This video is intended for ponies 18 and over for strong sexual content, aka ponies fucking. If you can't handle clop, please click off this video now.
Yeah, lady, you know how many people actually listen to that?
and welcome to Spirit Cloud's dramatic
I don't know
fanfiction
any kid who's
reading.
actually ever listened to that 18-year-old thing. Maybe
This is my first
say,
time
"Yes,
ever
I'm
doing
18."
a dramatic reading of any sort.
You always have the option.
And I
also.
decided to choose for this episode, the very first episode of my dramatic reading, a clop fic. Why? Because I got drunk as hell, and I kind of figured, why not? It's just fun to read clop. Without further ado, for your entertaining pleasure, here is
I can't argue with
episode
that.
1 of
Got me there.
Spirit Cloud's dramatic My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fanfiction reading. Thank you.
You're not welcome.
More Than Just a Game by Agent Cupcakes. Summary. It's an ordinary holiday weekend. Sweetie Belle is having a sleepover with Button Mash after some painful negotiations with Rarity. That night, however, Sweetie Belle wants to do something a little more than play video games. Much more.
Wait, there's so
Sweetie
many-
Belle and Button Mash were sitting in Button's room playing Mario Kart. It was a holiday weekend, and Rarity was more than willing to accept when Sweetie Belle asked if she could have a sleepover at Button's house. He had already cleared it with his mom, so the hard part was out of the way already. "Come on, Sweetie Belle," Button said as he passed Sweetie in the game. "It's like you're not even trying tonight." "Oh, I'm trying," Sweetie Belle said with an evil grin. "Trying to give you this blue shell. Take this!" Sweetie Belle smashed the fire button on her controller, sending the flying blue shell bomb right at Button's cart.
fun
"Oh
memories.
no!" Button shouted. He was completely defenseless as his cart got bombed and Sweetie Belle passed him for the win. "Yeah!" Sweetie Belle shouted. "How does second place taste, Button?" "Good game," Button said, doing his best not to sound angry. No pony beat him on his own games. No pony. Still, he could be a good sport about it if he tried. He had kicked Sweetie Belle's flank at least 100 times in the past anyway. This round was just a fluke. That was all. "I guess you're getting better at this." "Hey, yeah, I am," Sweetie Belle said. "But that doesn't mean you don't have room for improvement." Button looked down at his controller with a frown on his face as Sweetie Belle continued celebrating. After a few more seconds, Sweetie finally noticed that maybe she was taking things a little too far. "Oh, sorry, Button Mash. I guess I got carried away." Sweetie Belle sat down next to Button Mash and put her hoof around his shoulder. "It's okay, Sweetie Belle," Button said. "I'm sure I do the same thing all the time." Both ponies got a good laugh out of this. Just then, Button's mom poked her head into Button's room. "It's 10 o'clock, kids," she said. "Game's off, lights out, and hoof hills out from under the pillows." "Oh, man," Button said. Aside to Sweetie Belle, he said, "I wish sure I could keep those hidden from her." He then cantered over to his pillow and removed Joy Boy and Pony Station Portable. "Really, Button," Button's mom said, "what am I going to have to do to make sure you don't stay up all night on your video games?" "I wouldn't want to give you any ideas," Button said with a chuckle. His mom didn't seem amused. The mayor then turned to Sweetie Belle, who had already set up a sleeping bag. "Are you sure you're comfortable sleeping on the floor, Sweetie Belle?" Button's mom asked. "We do have a guest room." "That's all right, thanks," Sweetie Belle replied. "Some ponies gotta stay in here and make sure Button stays off his games." "Hey!" Button said as his mom and Sweetie Belle laughed. "All right," Button's mom said. She then reached up and turned off the light. "Good night, every pony." "Night!" Both young ponies replied in unison. Button's mom smiled to herself and closed the door. Button Mash was getting into his bed when he looked over and noticed Sweetie Belle snuggling into her sleeping bag. "Are you sure you're comfortable comfortable on the floor? He asked. I mean, if you want to come sleep on my bed with me, that would be alright. Sweetie Belle looked over at Button Mash with an expression not dissimilar to a deer who just heard a noise and was watching carefully to see if it could figure out what had made such a mysterious sound. Really? Sweetie Belle asked. Yeah, Button replied. Why not? It looked like Sweetie Belle was thinking about something for a moment before she finally responded. Okay, that sounds good. Sweetie Belle then cantered over and hopped into Button's bed next to him. Cozy? Button asked. Yeah, Sweetie Belle said, looking up at Button Mash with the beadiest eyes she could manage. Well, good night, Button said before rolling over to face away from Sweetie Belle. What's with those beady eyes? Button thought to himself.
I know that worked very well.
It's like she's expecting me to do something. What kind of ulterior motive could I have for letting her sleep up here rather than in a sleeping bag? Button just shrugged this thought off and went to sleep, but he was quickly awakened by Sweetie Belle wrapping her hooves around him and snuggling up next to him. Button sighed and smiled to himself before he rolled over and cuddled Sweetie Belle back. So, Button Mash, Sweetie Belle said. Mm-hmm. Button replied, half asleep. Is this your first sleepover? Yeah. Yours? Mm-hmm. Sweetie Belle paused for a moment before continuing. You know, Rarity has these kind of sleepovers all the time. Button Mash sat up a little and looked at Sweetie Belle with a puzzled look. Where are you going with this? He asked. I'm just saying, Sweetie Belle said. I know, but saying what? Sweetie Belle sat up and faced at Button Mash. I've seen Rarity have a lot of sleepovers with other stallions, and I was wondering if maybe we'd try some of the things she does with them? Button Mash nervously raised an eyebrow. What kind of things does she do with them? I'll try to remember, Sweetie Belle said, rubbing her head for a moment. I think it starts like this. Sweetie Belle then leaned up to Button Mash and kissed him. Button's eyes were flung wide open in surprise, but he decided that he trusted Sweetie Belle, closed his eyes, and kissed her back. After a few seconds, Sweetie Belle pressed her lips upon his harder, trying to thrust her tongue into Button's mouth while wrapping her hooves around him. Button Mash was overcome with a strange feeling that he couldn't quite explain. He wasn't thinking about this feeling for long before he realized he had his hooves around Sweetie Belle and had his tongue locked with hers. He tried to break free of the kiss and protest against what Sweetie Belle was doing, but the strange feeling, when he just plain couldn't explain, stopped him from doing so. Before Button Mash could do anything about it, he realized that his member was standing out and slapping around against Sweetie Belle's thighs. Oh my gosh! Button shouted with sheer embarrassment. He quickly pulled away from Sweetie Belle and turned away from her. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. No, wait, Sweetie Belle said. This is another part of what happens when Rarity has her sleepovers. Really? Button Mash asked, still blushing from embarrassment. Yes, Sweetie Belle said, moving herself closer to Button Mash. She then reached down and placed her hoof on Button's erect penis. Button Mash wasn't sure what she was doing, but he didn't feel entirely comfortable with it. Still, though, that strange feeling. What was it? Whatever it was, it intensified when Sweetie Belle began stroking his member, electing quiet moans from Button Mash. Sweetie Belle, Button moaned. What are you doing? I'm doing what I always see Rarity do at her sleepovers, Sweetie replied with a grin. I know it seems weird, but trust me, every time I listen to them, it seems like Rarity and the stallion she has over have a good time. Okay, Button said as Sweetie Belle ceased stroking him. So then, what happens next? Sweetie Belle racked her brain to try to remember what happened next. I think it's this part next. Sweetie Belle then grabbed Button Mash and positioned him to where he was standing over her. She laid on her back and spread her legs. What now? Button asked, his whole body being overcome with that strange feeling once again. I think you're supposed to put that, Sweetie Belle indicated Button's member, in here. Sweetie then indicated her pussy, which was wide open and throbbing. Button Mash looked down at the space between the two ponies. Some invisible force, that feeling again, was urging him to lower himself. He wasn't sure why he was resisting, though. That feeling felt so good. He wanted more of it, and he could tell by looking into Sweetie Belle's eyes that she was possessed by that same feeling. Okay, Button said, still unsure of what was going on. He carefully lowered himself until his member tapped Sweetie Belle's outer lips. Sweetie Belle shivered with pleasure as this happened, and Button had a similar reaction. Please, Sweetie Belle said almost in a pant, do that again. Button looked into Sweetie Belle's eyes. The feeling from before was stronger than ever in both ponies. Button couldn't settle for tapping the outer edge of it. He had to know what the whole thing felt like. He grunted softly as he slid all the way inside of her. Sweetie moaned softly as Button went into her. Her pussy squeezed Button and leaked hot juices that Button could feel all around his member. He recoiled out slowly, but that strange feeling combined with Sweetie Belle's pleading eyes urged him back inside. He thrust in once again, only this time Sweetie Belle's juices slid around his member, making his thrust easier than before. He slid out once again, and Sweetie Belle whimpered slightly, almost inaudible, but it was enough to let Button know she wanted more. He slid in once again, causing her to moan quietly, her juices still sliding around his member. Some outside or internal force compelled him into a pattern of in and out, and he enjoyed every moment of it. He could tell she could as well. Eventually, the only sound that could be heard in the room was wet slaps and quiet moans. Button continued his pattern of in and out, while Sweetie Belle hugged him tighter. Her whole body shook as he continued back in. After a while, Button felt this strange feeling welling up inside of him. It felt like that feeling from before, only at its peak. It needed release. At the same time, Sweetie Belle moaned loudly. Her vagina contracted around Button's penis, and she shot cum all over Button's thighs and on his bed. That was it. Button couldn't contain that feeling any longer. He went as far into Sweetie Belle as he could, before blowing his hot seed inside of her, loudly moaning along with Sweetie Belle all the while. His cum leaked out the sides as it filled her love cave, causing a little more of a mess on his bed. The two ponies didn't care about that, though. All they cared about was the pure love they felt for each other at that moment. Button pulled out of Sweetie Belle and collapsed next to her, panting. She was panting as well. Thank you, Button Mash, Sweetie Belle said between breaths. Why are you thanking me? Button asked. It was my pleasure. Both ponies giggled at this. So how's that for your first sleepover? Sweetie Belle asked, still chuckling. I'm thinking we schedule another one as soon as we can, Button replied with a smile on his face. He then leaned over and gave Sweetie Belle a kiss on the forehead.
Aww.
Good night, Sweetie Belle.
Aww. That was
Good
sweet.
night, Button Mash, Sweetie replied. Button didn't hear this, though. He had already passed out and was sound asleep, dreaming about Sweetie Belle and all that had just happened, and that strange feeling. Love, Button thought subconsciously. That must be the feeling. That mysterious feeling. Love. I'm in love.
Kinda.
Button continued thinking of that word through his dreams. That beautiful word. Love. Around 2 in the morning, Button's mom went in to check on the two ponies. They were fast asleep, snuggled up next to each other in Button's bed. Young love, she thought as she smiled to herself. I'm so glad he's finally found some pony. She then quietly closed the door and walked back to her room. I'm just glad she isn't old enough to get pregnant yet. Thank you for listening to my very first dramatic reading. Hopefully I'll be doing more of these in the future.
Oh, man.
And I'll have the editing a little better. I just realized that I edited it a little choppy there at the end. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Just let me know down in the comments what you liked, didn't like, or if you have any suggestions for any fan fictions that I could read.
What she does.
This is Spirit Cloud saying, fly high.
Yeah. I guess those two were flying high. Blooming Heat. Oh my god. No. That was enough right there. You guys want to watch Blooming Heat? It's not really as good as that other one, but I watched the whole thing. Not as good, but Valentine's Day special, Meet the Ponies. If you're a child, forgive me for ruining this instance for you, but if you do not understand it, I'm not going to explain it. You will have to figure that out on your own. Because if you didn't understand that, oh good. That means you haven't seen that much shit before. This is good. That's very good. Oh, it's okay. You just missed out on a Clop fanfiction. When this video is done, you may feel free to go ahead and rewatch it. Oh man, Button Mash and Sweetie Belle got it on. And they are very young. Rarity needs to be more discreet what she does with stallions. Shit. Oh my god. Rarity, why would you let her see that shit, man? Shit. Many stallions. She wanted to copy what her older sister was doing. Oh my god, the first time I saw this, oh my god. Something did happen in my pants. I'm not going to say what. If you're a teenager, you should already figure that out. I've had a similar experience with what Button Mash and Sweetie Belle had. I'm not going to say with who. But she was quite persistent. I was quite persistent in saying no. She's just a bit older than me. I was going through puberty early on, so I was like, yeah, I was like that big no. I was like, no. I already saw what happened with that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm not falling for that. I'm not with that shit. I'm good though. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, Shining, go a little deeper. What is that noise? I can't get any peace around here. Shining armor, more,
Yes.
harder.
So, what is your question? Ask away. What is the question you must ask? Don't be embarrassed. You know, hearing this kind of stuff about it just sounds weird. It just sounds better when it goes. A bus station is where a bus stops. A train station is where a train stops. My desk, I have workstation. Good question. Question you just blew my mind with. A riddle? Shit, I'm bad at those things.
Yes. Here, let's switch positions. Oh, Shining Armor, you're almost there. Ow, you're hurting me, Shining Armor. Oops,
sounds so
sorry.
weird.
I don't know how bubblegum gets stuck in my mane. I think we have to cut it out.
I like it better when a girl does that. Stick with the girl voice when they do that shit. It sounds better. It sounds weirder and wronger when a dude says it. I never... What? Reading that again? Oh. Yeah, it does sound better when it goes through it. If you wanna actually listen to the Spirit Cloud Don't Be Dramatic fanfic, just say yes, darling, and I'll be happy to put it on. It's so dirty and like, well, sadly it's not an animation form, which I'm pretty sure the person who made it probably could have got -8 or some other pornography video animators to help them out with that. I'm pretty sure they'd be happy to help out with that. I remember Ben Tennyson and Quinn Tennyson. I don't see why not with them. It's just... Here, I'll put it on. You can listen to the whole thing. It's very...
Warning. This video is intended for ponies 18 and over for strong sexual content.
Although, darling, if you did this stuff with me, I would not be able to resist temptation.
If you can't handle clock,
Okay.
please click off this video now.
Resistance to temptation is what
Hello.
we do right now.
And welcome to Spirit Cloud's dramatic fanfiction reading.
I could versus every fucking time.
This is my first time ever doing a dramatic reading of any sort. And I decided to choose for this episode, the very first episode of my dramatic reading, a clock fic. Why? Because I got drunk as
Don't
hell,
laugh.
and I kind of figured, why not?
Yeah, it's always why not when you're
It's
drunk.
just
You don't know
fun
what
to
you're doing when
read
you're
plot.
drunk.
Without
to be
further
drunk-
ado,
Okay.
for your entertaining pleasure, here is
Get it.
episode 1 of Spirit Cloud's dramatic My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fanfiction reading. Thank you. More Than Just a Game
You want to
by
see it?
Agent Cupcake.
It's like this whole picture, like the whole time.
Summary. It's an ordinary holiday weekend. Sweetie Belle is having a sleepover
It's just
with
that
Button
picture the whole
Mash
time.
after some
They don't ever change it.
painful negotiations with Rarity.
Maybe Miss 8
That
or
night, however,
someone on
Sweetie
Pornhub's
Belle
gonna
wants
probably
to
get
do
a hold of
something
it and
a
actually
little more
animate the whole
than
thing.
play video games.
It's gonna be awesome.
Much more.
The porn industry
Sweetie
is very
Belle and
unique.
Button Mash were sitting in Button's
They got a whole
room
model
playing
porn.
Mario Kart.
Damn, you should see
It
the
was a
shit we're turning
holiday
into.
weekend, and Rarity was more than willing to
So
accept.
I have to ask
Sweetie
you.
Belle
before we
asked if
continue.
she could have a sleepover.
Are you
at
okay with
Button's
this
house.
stuff? Is this
He had
gonna make
already
you
cleared
very
it with his
uncomfortable?
mom.
'Cause I don't want to put you
So
in
the
that
hard
situation.
part was out of the way already.
Is this gonna make you uncomfortable?
Come on, Sweetie Belle,
Because I don't want to
Button
make you feel
said as he
uncomfortable.
passed Sweetie in the game. It's like you're not even trying tonight. Oh, I'm trying, Sweetie Belle said with an evil grin. Trying to give you this blue shell. Take this! Sweetie Belle smashed the fire button on her controller,
Drop it stuff.
sending the flying blue shell bomb right at Button's
Bring it
cart.
on.
Oh no! Button shouted. He was
No, no.
completely
What the hell is
defenseless
that?
as his car
It's called a
got
clock
bombed and
fanfiction.
Sweetie Belle passed him for the win.
Fucking nerdy.
Yeah! Sweetie Belle shouted.
How can you
How
talk? Your
does
mouth
second
ain't even
place
moving.
taste, Button? Good game, Button
Narrator.
said, doing his best not to sound angry. No
What?
pony beat him
Narrator.
on his own games. No pony. Still, he could be a
Your
good
mouth ain't
sport
moving,
about it if
dog.
he tried. He had kicked Sweetie Belle's
We have a
flank
girl
at
that
least
would-
100
we have a girl
times
on
in
here
the
that
past
would like to
anyway.
listen.
This round was just a fluke. That was all. I guess you're getting better at this. Hey,
found
yeah, I am,
Huh?
Sweetie Belle said.
The
But
girl,
that
she would
doesn't
like
mean
to
you don't have
listen.
room for improvement.
Shea Wheeler would
Button
like to
looked
listen
down
to
at
this.
his controller with a frown on his face as Sweetie Belle
Yeah.
continued
It's a live
celebrating.
chat.
After a few
Live
more
chat.
seconds,
Live
Sweetie
feed.
finally noticed that maybe she was taking things a little too far. Oh, sorry, Button Mash. I guess I got carried away. Sweetie Belle sat
It's
down
okay if
next
you
to
wanna
Button
listen
Mash
to it.
and put her hoof around his shoulder. It's okay, Sweetie Belle, Button said.
Oh, it's my
I'm
roommate.
sure I do the same thing all
You
the
sounded
time.
intrigued there for a
Both
second.
ponies got a good laugh out of
What
this.
did she say?
Said
Just
what?
then, Button's
I
mom
think she
poked
got
her head to
confused.
Button's room. It's 10
What the hell
o'clock,
does she even
kids,
look like
she
anyway?
said. Game's
I don't
off, lights out, and who
You don't know who she looks like?
This is the roommate.
Oh,
You don't know
man, Button
who
said.
she is, so
That's
basically you're
Sweetie
talking
Belle,
to
he
a
said.
ghost
I
because you
was
can't
sure
see
I
her.
could keep those hidden
She's
from
a
her.
beautiful ghost then.
He then cantered over to his
Beautiful
pillow and
ghost, my
removed
ass.
Joy Boy and Pony
And
Station
this is why you're
Portable.
still single.
Really, Button?
I
Button's
only
mom
like
said.
this because
What am I going to
I am
have
single.
to do
If
to
I
make
wasn't
sure
Women are
you don't
beautiful.
stay up all night on your video game?
This one has a wonderful personality.
I wouldn't want to
Make
give
me
you any
beautiful on the
ideas.
outside, but not so
Button
much on
said
the
with a
inside,
chuckle.
man.
His mom
Yeah,
didn't
well, this
seem
one is
amused.
beef on the inside and on
The
the
mayor
outside.
then turned to
Prove
Sweetie
it.
Belle, who had already set up
Right here,
a
she's
sleeping
proofing off
bag.
right here.
Are you sure you're
Yes,
comfortable
got
sleeping on the
awesomely-
floor,
awesome
Sweetie
humor.
Belle? Button's mom asked. We do have a guest room. That's all right, thanks, Sweetie Belle replied. Some ponies gotta stay in here and make sure Button stays off his games. Hey, Button said as his mom and Sweetie Belle laughed. All right, Button's mom said. She then reached
Yes,
up
I have.
and turned off the light.
I love that dude.
Good night, every
awesome.
pony.
I'm
Night!
not energetic.
Both young ponies replied in unison.
I'm trying to be just like
Button's
you.
mom smiled to herself and closed the door. Button Mash was getting into his bed when he looked over and noticed Sweetie Belle
no, I do not
snuggling
know.
into her sleeping bag.
I don't know what his
Are
name
you
is.
sure you're comfortable on the floor? He asked. I mean, if you want to come sleep on my bed with me, that would be alright. Sweetie Belle
Hi.
looked over at Button Mash.
Ah, you're got
with
right in
an
the middle of this.
expression
We're
not
watching a
dissimilar,
clap fanfic.
watching carefully to
There you
see
go.
if it could figure out
It's a clap
what had
fanfiction,
made
Alice
such
the
a
Wolf.
mysterious sound. Really? Sweetie Belle asked. Yeah, Button replied. Why not?
Dang.
It looked like Sweetie Belle was
Alice,
thinking about
you look
something
confused.
for a
Is
moment
something
before
wrong?
She finally responded. Okay, that sounds good. Sweetie Belle then cantered over and hopped into Button's bed next to him. Cozy?
Yeah, it's fun.
Button asked.
Listen
Yeah.
to this.
Sweetie Belle said, looking up at Button Mash with the beadiest eyes she could manage. Well,
No.
good night, Button said
Not
before
trust the
rolling
beady
over
eyes.
to face away from Sweetie
When a girl
Belle.
gives you that luck in the bed,
What's with
it's
those
something.
beady eyes? Button
It
thought to
means
himself.
she's in heat.
It's like she's expecting me to do something.
And I
What
was
kind of ulterior motive could I have for letting her sleep up here rather than in a sleeping bag? Button just shrugged this thought off and went to sleep.
I could think of
But he was
something.
quickly awakened by Sweetie Belle, wrapping her hooves around him and snuggling up next to him.
Aw.
Button sighed and smiled to himself before he rolled over and cuddled Sweetie Belle back. So, Button Mash, Sweetie Belle said. Mm-hmm. Button replied, half asleep. Is this your first sleepover? Yeah.
Probably with a girl.
Yours? Mm-hmm. Sweetie Belle paused for a moment before continuing. You know, Rarity has these kind of sleepovers all the time. Button Mash sat up a little and looked at Sweetie Belle with a puzzled look. Where are you going with
Dang.
this? He asked.
Short cookie right
I'm
here.
just saying, Sweetie Belle said. I know, but saying what? Sweetie Belle sat up and faced at Button Mash. I've seen Rarity have a lot of sleepovers with other stallions, and I was wondering if maybe we'd try some of the things she does with them?
No.
Button Mash
No.
nervously raised an eyebrow. What kind of things does she do with them? I'll try to remember, Sweetie Belle said, rubbing her head for a moment. I think it starts like this. Sweetie Belle then leaned up to Button Mash and kissed him. Button's eyes were flung wide open in surprise, but he decided that he trusted Sweetie Belle.
No, don't do it.
Closed his
Okay,
eyes
sister.
and kissed her back. After
Oh,
a
cool.
few seconds, Sweetie Belle pressed her lips upon his harder, trying to thrust her tongue into Button's mouth while wrapping her hooves around him. Button Mash was overcome with a strange feeling that he couldn't quite explain. He wasn't thinking about this feeling for long before he realized he had his hooves around Sweetie Belle and had his tongue locked with hers. He tried to break free of the kiss and protest against what Sweetie Belle was doing, but the strange feeling, when he just plain couldn't explain, stopped him from doing so. Before Button Mash could do anything about it, he realized that his member was standing out and slapping around against Sweetie Belle's thighs. "Oh my gosh!" Button shouted with sheer embarrassment. He quickly pulled away from Sweetie Belle and turned away from her. "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to." "No, wait," Sweetie Belle said. "This is another part of what happens when Rarity has her sleepovers." "Really?" Button
My
Mash
roommate.
asked, still blushing from embarrassment.
What?
"Yes," Sweetie Belle said, moving herself closer to Button Mash. She then reached down and placed her hoof on Button's erect penis. Button Mash wasn't sure what
Yeah,
she
my
was doing,
roommate.
but he didn't feel entirely comfortable with it. Still, though, that strange feeling. What was it? Whatever it was, it intensified when Sweetie Belle began stroking his member, electing quiet moans from Button Mash. "Sweetie Belle," Button moaned. "What are you doing?"
No.
"I'm doing what I always see Rarity do at her sleepovers,"
Don't copy your
Sweetie
sister.
replied with a grin. "I know it seems weird, but trust me, every time I listen to them, it seems like Rarity and the stallion she has over have a good time." Okay," Button said as Sweetie Belle ceased stroking him. "So then, what happens next?" Sweetie Belle racked her brain to try to remember what happened next. I think this
Okay.
part next. Sweetie Belle then grabbed Button Mash and positioned him to where he was standing over her. She laid on her back and spread her legs.
What the fuck?
"What now?"
Yeah, it
Button
is.
asked, his whole body being overcome with that strange feeling once again.
Oh,
"I
God.
think you're supposed to put that," Sweetie Belle indicated Button's member, "in here." Sweetie then indicated her pussy, which was wide open and throbbing. Button Mash looked down at the space between the two ponies. Some invisible force, that feeling again, was urging him to lower himself. He wasn't sure why he was resisting, though. That feeling felt so good. He wanted more of it, and he could tell by looking into Sweetie Belle's eyes that she was possessed by that same feeling.
Is this alright?
"Okay," Button said, still unsure of what was going on. Carefully lowered himself until his member tapped Sweetie Belle's outer lips. Sweetie Belle shivered with pleasure as this happened, and Button had a similar
I can't
reaction.
do anything for them.
"Please," Sweetie Belle said almost in a pant. "Do that again." Button looked into Sweetie Belle's eyes. The feeling from before was stronger than ever in both ponies. Button couldn't settle for tapping the outer edge of it. He had to know what the whole thing felt like. He grunted softly as he slid all the way inside of her. Sweetie moaned softly as Button went into her. Her pussy squeezed Button and leaked hot juices that Button could feel all around his member. He recoiled out slowly, but that strange feeling combined with Sweetie Belle's pleading eyes urged him back inside. He thrust in once again. Only this time, Sweetie Belle's juices slid around his member, making his thrust easier than before. He slid out once again, and Sweetie Belle whimpered slightly, almost inaudible, but it was enough to let Button know she wanted more. He slid in once again, causing her to...
Way down.
Okay.
You got earplugs?
No.
Maybe that should be your next stop. And did you get this room cleaned?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it cleaned.
Okay.
Every moment of it, he could tell she could as well. Eventually, the only sound that could be heard in the room was wet slaps and quiet moans. Button continued his pattern of in and out, while Sweetie Belle hugged him tighter. Her whole body shook as he continued back in. After a while, Button felt the strange feeling welling up inside of him. It felt like that feeling from before, only at its peak. It needed release. At the same time, Sweetie Belle moaned loudly. Her vagina contracted around Button's penis, and she shot cum all over Button's thighs and on his bed. That was it. Button couldn't contain that feeling any longer. He went as far into Sweetie Belle as he could.
Dude, you're ruining any mood for anyone that's watching this.
Inside of her, loudly moaning along with Sweetie Belle all the while. His cum leaked out the sides as it filled her love cave, causing a little more of a mess on his bed. The two ponies didn't care about that, though. All they cared about was the pure love they felt for each other.
Ruining the mood for them. This other girl seems to really like this.
Pulled out of Sweetie Belle and collapsed next to her, panting. She was panting as well.
Thank you, Button.
Sweetie Belle said between breaths.
Why are you taking me?
Button asked.
It was my pleasure.
Fat, party,
Both ponies giggled at her.
party,
So how's that for your Christmas?
Alright, well.
What?
Rashay says, shut the fuck up.
Oh,
I'm
Rashay.
thinking we schedule another one.
Rashay Wheeler, she said, shut the fuck up.
Button replied with a smile
Oh,
on
and
his
she calls
face.
herself a lady?
Then
Ladies don't
leaned over
swear.
and gave Sweetie Belle a kiss on the forehead.
Good
So,
night, Sweetie Belle.
take
Good
that.
night, Button Mash. Sweetie
And again, this is
replied.
why you're still single.
Button didn't hear this, though. He had already passed
No
out
problem
of a
being
sound
single.
asleep, dreaming
All
about
girls
Sweetie
are
Belle
bitches
and all
anyway.
that had just
They're
happened,
traitors.
and
Can't
that
trust
strange
anyone.
feeling.
I'm 19. Oh. She said you want to come at me?
That must be
You
the
can't even
feeling.
trust your own
That mysterious feeling.
female relatives.
Love.
Or your
I'm in love.
or your mom or
Button
your
continued
sisters.
to
Yeah, but you're not
think
supposed to
about
be hitting your sisters or your mom. That's kind of creepy.
No, I said you can't trust them
Around 2 in the
because
morning, Button's
they
mom
might
went
do
in
the
to
same
check on
thing.
the two ponies.
betray
They
you.
were fast asleep. Snuggled
Yes, the
up
woman that
next
gave
to
birth
each
to you
other
would
in
betray
Button's
you.
bed.
I was
Yeah,
adopted,
well,
dimwit.
she
So,
thought as
yes,
she smiled
the one
to
that did
herself.
give birth
Yeah,
to me
but-
betrayed me.
Well,
so
your
glad
mother
Because
was
she's
a...
a fucking alcoholic and I was about to rip her
She
fucking
then quietly
vagina
closed
sack
the
out.
door
Dude,
and walked back
Ever
to
been-
her.
alcoholics are
Child
brain dead
abuse.
people, okay? They can't figure out what the fuck they are
I'm
anymore.
not pregnant yet.
If I still lived at that place as my birth parents, I would just
Thank you for listening to
Grab
my
my
very
real father's
first
dick, rip it
dramatic
off,
reading. Hopefully I'll be
grab
you can
doing
trust
more
me.
of these in the
grab my
future.
real
And
mother's
I'll
vagina,
probably edit
rip
it
it so hard
a
she would
little
cry
better.
into
I
the
just
heavens.
realized that I edited
So it's a
it
good
a
thing I
little
was
choppy
adopted
there at the
instead
end.
of my jackass birth
Sorry,
parents that were
please
drunk.
forgive me.
Well, you just shared that story with them, too.
What?
There's two people that just heard that.
Or if you have any suggestions for
I'm on my
any
feed. You just
fanfictions that I
idiot. You
could
just
read.
shared a personal shit.
This is
Oh my God.
Cloud
Oh,
saying,
Oh,
right,
hi, hi.
You don't give a rat's ass? You're a very interesting person. You say 1 minute you don't want a girlfriend, next minute you say you want a girlfriend.
Well, right
Yep.
now, I'm in my asshole mode right now, dog.
You better get out of your asshole mode before I knock you on your ass.
You can't.
I've already done that like twice, or actually make that 20 times already, so.
That's because we're indoors. I'm isolated.
That's
kid.
no
If I was-
excuse.
If I was,
Might be
yeah,
last
it
day
is
of mating
excuse.
season, but if you want,
If I was
no one
outside,
can
I'd be a lot stronger.
staying in this bond is the best solution. I ain't
Uh-huh.
taking any chances.
This is the dumbass that's trying to be like a football player and get 5 concussions. Right, banging his head on the
Do you know
door.
that we're surrounded and stuff? If I were to make the wrong move, you could crash into that would break, or my Xbox would break. Why do you see? Think I'd rather be outside fighting. Because there's breakable stuff in the house, dude.
Okay, this is.
You act like you're so smart and you are not. You are the complete opposite of that.
But it's not fair.
I know this sounds mean.
I just choose to be stupid because it's boring being smart all the time.
You won't give in so
I only like being smart
Really?
half the time, not all the time.
I'm smart as fuck and I don't find it boring at all. It's funny because I can outsmart you in 2 seconds.
You and your
I keep
friends.
outsmarting you every second,
For
dude.
the very first time. So you're not used to it yet.
Yeah, you seem to slur every word. Like you're.
You were so bad yesterday.
He's my roommate. That's a complete dumbass.
My name's Tyler James Trimble, thank you.
I mean, I know.
It was
Yep.
Patterson before I got adopted, but now Tyler
Yep,
James
the boy who
Trimble.
likes using his head to open the
Don't
door.
thinking of your brother like that.
Because I was goofing off, god damn it.
Yeah, goofing off is doing it one time, but doing it
I know.
repeatedly as hard as you can
Maybe you're
is
right.
not.
It's
It was
just
on
one more
purpose,
day, I
dude.
guess.
There was one time where I did hurt myself
Thank you.
on the door by accident when I wasn't looking.
I'm not trying to be mean to him. I'm trying to be nice to him sometimes, but he's sometimes really
You don't
irritating.
have to worry about him.
Because I wasn't
They're both
paying
equally
attention.
mean to each other.
The chorus with some herbs to help
If this
you
is
get
real,
your name.
I'd shoot freaking molten lava at you,
You
boy.
have to stay here.
But it's not. It's fake.
I think it
God
holds molten
damn it.
lava.
What?
Stay here. No
That thing holds molten lava. It would melt. It's
Be a
plastic.
good little
I'm
thing.
saying if it had
Till
the
I get
ability
back.
to hold molten lava, I
Stop
would
treating me like a
put a
filly.
trigger in it
I'll be
to
fine.
shoot lava at your face. So like those
As
apples.
Applejack closed the barn doors and
So you're
started
lucky it's not real,
started
right?
to head towards the chorus place, poor Apple Bloom was just
I don't think
playing.
anyone will ever let you hold me.
She went to herself to try to distract her.
Good job. You're an alien. Congrats.
Alien.
What you gonna do next? Trying to learn something from a fart?
What the fuck?
What the hell was that? Like a monkey out there.
He was laughing like this.
What's up, guys?
That much.
How's it hanging?
Good.
Pulled up my part. Hey, I got an idea.
Am I in the weird part of the
Alright.
jungle now?
Who's gonna?
What?
Am I in that weird ass part of the jungle now?
Jungle.
Hey, guys, listen. I made $140 million today.
What the fuck? You're probably bribing the SPG agent.
Who's SPG agent?
Or did I say it right or no?
SPG?
Is it SPG or
SP.
SPI agent?
I don't know.
An FBI, not FBG.
Oh.
In this case, what you said, FPG.
Well, yeah, you're probably bribing the company and then they're giving you free money. What the hell? How are you doing that on
No,
your
I
phone?
deposited this.
It's called being a really
in my
badass
account.
con artist.
A long time ago, had kids in multiple.
What? So you
Houses.
sold your kids for money?
No.
What the fuck?
I sold my money for kids. What are you talking about, kid?
You sold your kids for money. What
No,
the hell?
I mean, like, what I want to have accomplished is this money in transit, in our pockets.
Good. So that means in the future I can have like 6 girlfriends, have sex with all 6 of them. Each one I would sell for $50. I'll have 6 girls with all 6 different women, and then I'll keep one woman, have to redo children with her. The other ones can go somewhere else with some other person, and with that one last woman, I'll have 6 more kids, and then keep those kids, and I'll be like, yay, we got money for the house!
Wow, you call yourself faithful. Faithful my ass.
I am faithfully.
You're not in the Middle East of Iraq. You cannot have 40. You cannot have 6 wives.
Look,
Yeah, I can't cowboy fool.
You're not in polygamy either,
What
so
about the one show called Sister Wives? Huh?
that's a show.
With that one guy, he has like 6 wives and
Alright, look,
right his kids. What the fuck?
here is.
Oh, Alice thinks this is wrong, and so does Shay. They think you're wrong too.
Okay.
Thank you. I
I
completely
don't
agree
give
with
a
that.
fuck.
You are the most insensitive little.
Alright, I have 16,000.
If I was with a girl right now, I wouldn't be thinking that.
Yeah, I can think all 6 of those girls would be kicking your ass.
If I was, they can't kick a pony.
You would have deserved it.
If I was with a girl right now, I wouldn't be thinking like that, dimwit.
You shouldn't be thinking like that at all.
You'd be
Shut
thinking.
your mouth up. You don't have the freaking lips of a female, not me.
Is that the best comeback I can come up with? Really?
Whatever.
So,
You look like freaking Rapunzel right
if
now.
I can figure out how
Thank
to
you.
get these
Freaking
Satashis and
Rapunzel,
whatnot,
let down your hair, Rapunzel. It might grow longer.
If, I can
If you're
work
the
out-
other one, I don't think so.
I'll just let it be.
Hey, Rapunzel,
be
Rapunzel, let
last
down
time.
your hair,
Something to
you
do.
bearded lady.
It's just like Joan
He's a
Four
bearded
Boys,
lady.
And I was like, hey,
He's a
yo.
lady that disguises herself as a man.
Do you see tits on me?
Take off your shirt, let me see.
I want to hit you so hard.
I'm not gonna tell you to take off your pants because that would be disgusting.
No, that'd be really creepy. If I was a girl right now, I'd be kicking your ass right now.
What?
If I was a girl, I'd be kicking your ass.
Why? If I said that.
No, with all the sexual remarks you make, I would be kicking your ass left and right.
Left and right? What the fuck? Kicking your ass left and right? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
What happened to my .com button?
You looked at it wrong, so ran away.
It would mean you'd wake up in the hospital and the doctor would ask what happened, and you would have said, "I got my ass kicked by a girl," and he'd start laughing at you hysterically.
No, that only happens on video games that I get my ass kicked by a girl, didn't it?
Alright.
Yeah, which is even funnier.
If there's any more 500 Satoshi for me to pick up, I will pick it up.
What the fuck are Tatashis?
And I'll just keep on picking these up along the way.
What are Tatashis?
Satoshi.
I'm still confused what
Okay.
those are.
Is it Japanese word?
Here is the Bitcoin. $8,000. 100 of that is the Satoshi, and I have 16,800 of them right now.
They're getting paid by people from
Plus-
Japan.
Plus, no.
The Japanese aren't gonna pay.
Minutes of online money.
But you're saying Tatashi. That's a Japanese word.
Satoshi.
That's a Japanese word.
Dude, there's more than one type of Asian.
Bitcoin.
What?
There's more than one type of person. It's not only the Japanese.
There's a person named Tatashi. On one of the animes. I can't remember what anime it is though.
Alright.
But there's a guy named Tatashi.
Dash investment strategy from still. Nope.
I am single. And also, she has a question for all of us.
Alright.
Alice the Wolf,
What?
I have the
Have a-
bank account.
are you single?
Who said that?
Alice the Wolf. This would be a female. She's asking us all if we're single.
Who is?
Did she ask me too?
Alice the Wolf, yes.
From what?
She asked me if I was single.
Yep.
Why?
Well, I guess when a girl asks that, she's interested. 'Cause she
Yes,
thinks
I'm single.
She thinks everyone here is fucking hilarious right now.
Yes, I am single.
Other remarks
What
you
of
keep
it?
making, the stuff you're saying.
I am.
Laughing.
I am
What
single.
about me?
So what's
What
up?
you saying about me?
Thinks you guys are all funny.
We're funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the
Yeah,
Austin
yeah,
Cousins.
yeah. We're funny. Yeah, sure. We're funny looking. We're funny looking.
Oh, you are. Yes.
We're all funny looking. That's what I say.
Alright, guys. If I start making some.
Oh.
You guys wanna,
I have a question of everyone. Are you gay?
No.
What the fuck? What is that? Oh hell no!
You sure about that? You keep making flirty remarks towards me, so I'm trying to question that.
I was being a smart ass.
You got even over there.
I'm not gay.
It's a live feed.
It's a live feed?
Yeah, on
Who are
YouTube.
you seeing?
This girl and this girl.
Okay.
My roommate here likes making flirty remarks at me, and I keep trying to threaten him that I'm gonna punch him. I
Alright,
keep
guys.
trying.
Well,
It's freaking
If I
hilarious,
knew
though.
who you were, I'd totally make out in the woods with you.
hey, look up. Tyler, until you have a day like me, you're not gonna know. But look up B BTC.
What the fuck does that mean?
On your phone. Look up BCT.
BT. You in the face.
Bitcoin.
Hey, if I
BTC.
knew who you were, I would totally make out in the woods with you.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Alright. Those have all been beyond you guys. You're into the dating scene.
We're the Three Stooges.
Yes, I know that. Oh, Rachel's gay. Oh, that's cool.
Who?
Rachel, she said she's gay, so that means she's lesbian.
Lesbian.
I am.
What the fuck?
Tell your roommate I'm not actually. Ha 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 ha.
What did-
Okay, she's not really. Okay.
She's not
That was
really.
confusing, but okay.
Oh, she was just joking about it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You're like those version of Superman that's on pot. All fucking
Superman
time.
that's on pop. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you're like the Superman that does every fucking drug you can find.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
What?
What happens when you eat chocolate?
I don't know what.
You get chocolate poop. But if you eat vanilla, you get vanilla poop. If you eat regular food, you
Okay.
get regular poop.
Okay, you're disgusting. That's gross.
What?
The
What?
room stinks. And I've asked you to take care of your stuff here. And you, Colin.
I will.
When? When chicken dinner comes?
You guys are very loud. You're too loud. I can hear you all
I'm
the way
not doing that. It's
downstairs.
him.
Dude, it's done. Sun's still up.
I don't care. It's 8:30.
Screeching like
People
a holler
are already
monkey.
in bed. You need to stop.
How can it be 8:30 right now?
It's almost 9.
Cause time passed, dude.
Straighten it.
Alright, jeez.
I mean it. It's 8:30. People are sleeping now. We go to bed early here. You need to be quiet.
All right.
How can she hear us but we can't hear her?
I don't know. It's like I'm 11, so I pretty much know everything about sex, hentai, and porn, etc.
Wait, she's what?
11.
What the fuck?
Kidding me? I knew about porn at 8.
Is,
I can thank my cousins for that.
yeah.
Oh, 14-year-old cousin. Oh, that sounds very interesting.
I put myself as a 12-year-old. Nobody would even know because I'm so freaking young.
You did what with the 12-year-old?
I said I could pose myself as a 12-year-old. No one would even know.
Well, most 12-year-olds don't grow facial hair.
That's why I'll make sure that never happens.
It's cool.
Wait,
cool.
the one that I was flirting with is 11?
Yeah, you were just flirting with an 11-year-old.
What the?
You're a fucking pedophile.
That was an accident.
Congrats. You're a pedophile, now we know.
I didn't know how old she was.
Dude, she said how old she was.
Yeah, afterwards.
Just because she knows about everything like that doesn't mean you need to hit on her. That makes her awesome and no doubt and cool, and she can be quite the experienced girl right there. No, I have no doubt about
I
that.
wonder how she kisses. What?
Get your mind out of the gutter. And keep your dick in your pants.
Whatever, dude. It's not even. I don't have a boner right now, okay? So don't worry.
And why do I not believe that?
Because right now it doesn't feel hard.
I don't need to know that.
Well, you're the one that asked staying in my pants. Can she hear us, but we can't hear her?
Yeah, she can hear us.
How is that possible?
Because live feeds volume, dude, that she can hear us.
But we can't
So,
hear her,
you
so
just told-
she has to just text us?
Oh, I can make you have a boner.
What did she just say?
Oh, man, she wants to give you a boner. Oh,
What?
shit.
How did she hear what I was saying?
I like this girl. I like this girl. It's funny. You're awesome.
What the fuck?
She wants to give you a boner. Well, most girls can do that. Some of them can do that even better, though.
What the hell?
If a girl can give you a boner in 5 seconds, that's pretty impressive. Something tells me that this girl can do that.
I don't think I should tell my mom about this.
There's no such thing as the wrong way, darling.
What did she say?
I'm funny in a wrong way. You're awesome in a wrong way, too. But
I
it's
don't-
awesome in a good way, though.
I don't think I should tell my mom about that. She would be like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be like, Oh, your son's doing lots of pot and drugs.
Don't drink pot and do drugs.
Oh, you must be high right now because you're fucking laughing like crazy right now. No, they're not pretty. They're not bad. They're good.
Hey, if you can make me get a boner, I can probably get you turned on. What's she gonna say?
Wow,
about that?
I never thought I'd have a roommate that's a pedophile.
She started it.
You're 20, dude. She's 11. You can't start shit.
So I have 11-year-old mind. So does that count?
Yeah, 11-year-old mind. Yeah, you've proven that your maturity is like that of an 11-year-old.
Shut up.
Tons of times.
I was joking about that, dimwit.
With you, I can hardly ever tell.
Wait, is that her?
Let's look at her name. Alice the Wolf. It says real shit situation.
What the fuck?
Not Alice the Wolf.
Wait, Alice? Her name's Alice the Wolf?
Yeah.
What? She's a werewolf? That's even sexier for a girl. What?
This kid thinks he can take on any monster. Actually, explain to him what happens with vampires.
I can make a monster get horny.
Yeah. The vampire would kick your ass.
No, vampire be.
He wants the vampire to bite his neck to turn him into one. I told him that she'd rather fire or if not kick him through a mountain.
No. Nah. She'd like tasting my blood.
Yeah, her blood would probably give her a heart attack.
Then she'd probably tell me.
Sure, I'll take a joke.
Then she'd probably tell me to put my hands on her crotch afterwards. Just like they do in most of the animes.
Yeah, those are hentais, not the real vampire thing.
Hentais? What the fuck?
Osiris Vampires got the vampires down. Let's see if we can find this.
What are you typing in towards her?
Alice the Wolf.
Alice the Wolf.
Yeah.
Why, so you can see her on there?
Yeah.
Of what she looks like?
Oh, she doesn't do life yet. Them eyes cringe. I hate my sketches.
Is that really her last name? Or is it just a made-up last name?
Dude, everyone has nicknames. Mine's Lucy Loud. It's an actual version of Lucy Loud, which actually most people think it's a actual girl. I don't want to crush their little hearts and break their hearts, so I just let them think it's a girl. You have a very impressive channel, my dear.
Huh?
It's an OC original character. Yep, I know, Donna. It's okay, sweetheart. You have a very amazing channel. Yes, for Shay Wheeler.
Yeah, you're a pedophile. You're talking to a 11-year-old girl on the internet.
I'm an incubus. I'm immortal, so.
What is this?
The Rebel Alliance, bitch.
Fire symbol?
No, it's a Rebel Alliance. Yes.
It's like a fire symbol, you dimwit.
What star is you, dumbass?
What?
That's where you got it from. Yes, I want to hear it. What does a woman and a Kentucky Fried Chicken have in common?
That's random stuff that she's talking about. What the heck? I thought we were the only two that talks about random stuff.
There you go. Oh. No, it's a joke, you idiot.
It's a joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, ha ha ha. I almost forgot to laugh.
Oh, you've been laughing your ass off the past couple days now.
Whatever.
By the time you're finished with the breasts and thighs, all you have left is a greasy box to put your bone in.
Is she the one who said that? Is she the one who said that?
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's awesome. That was funny.
She's flirting with me and you.
I've been flirting with her since the day I met her, so.
She's 11, dude. What the fuck? You're 19.
Doesn't count as long as I don't fuck her.
Doesn't count as long as you don't fuck her.
Alright?
What did she just say?
Say what? Oh shit. Forget I said that. You didn't hear anything.
Of course. As long as I don't fuck her either.
Wait, she's 13. Yeah, she's 13.
She's what?
She's 13 in Mexico, you can actually fuck her.
What?
If you two are in Mexico, you can actually have sex.
She just said that?
Yep.
Cool, then you have to move to Mexico.
Oh wow, she actually really likes my channel. Wait, shit, she really
Whoa,
loves
was
it.
that you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's right there. It's your little lab. She really grew in your breast.
Huh?
She really grew. You can totally tell. Let's look at her chest, because you seem to like...
That's not her. That's the animated series, dude.
Yeah.
Put me on there. Wait, I probably don't have the right phone for it, do I?
No. Probably not. I don't really know.
Damn it.
She loves Roblox. My little brother plays that. I played that a little bit.
I wonder how she would feel about blowjobs.
Well, technically, you just asked her that.
Huh?
How would you feel about blowjobs, Rashay Wheeler? My roommate wants to know.
Really? What the?
I don't know.
She says what?
Potato and corn. Oh, she's like a lesbian that does jokes.
She said what? Potato
Okay.
and corn. What the fuck does that mean?
We'll ask them both. What do you girls feel about blowjobs?
Yeah. What do you think about blowjobs?
Porn.
What?
Oh, I get it now. Porn. What do you get when you cross a potato and corn? You get porn.
What the?
I thought this idiot here thinks
Is
he
that
knows
a
everything.
joke?
Yeah, it's a joke. My
Sounds
roommate
like-
wants to know how you feel about blowjobs. She responds like, looking at you like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I am not taking any responsibility for that.
Yeah, you are. You're the one who got me into it so far. So if we both get arrested, we get arrested together. I don't give a damn.
The fuck? Nah.
What did she say?
She said no. So,
Alright, good. Then that must mean you're pretty decent. What? Just being
don't
honest.
slut shame girls.
What did she say?
Are you smexy?
What did she say?
Are you smexy? Are you sexy, Ollie? I can be, darling, if you want.
I can be if you want.
I'm like a Satyr and Incubus and Cupid combined.
I can also be compassionate. Sometimes I don't show it though. And I can be understanding and loyal and overprotective. What? Look. Now what did she say?
Yeah, girls don't like it when you, like, squeeze them with overprotection. That gets annoying to them.
Sometimes I can be overprotective. Sometimes I can just be regular protective.
I would just say go through the regular protective, not say overprotective, because then you're just screwing yourself out of that one right there.
Screw myself out of that one. What? You know how many psychos there is in the world?
Yeah, and a lot more overprotective guys that are really jealous over their girlfriend. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, when I used to hang around with my niece a lot, I always felt like more like a father figure to her because I was protected with her a lot too when she was younger.
Well, as sweet as it is, she might have thought that was kind
The
of...
strangest thing, one time when she was 5 and I believe I might have been 17 at the time, she hugged my leg. At the same time, I tripped over a rock, and my brother Johnny laughed at me because he thought that she threw me on the ground when I tripped over a rock.
She kind of did. She kind of planned that.
No,
All
she
little
didn't.
kids know that if they grab your leg, you're gonna fall. So she kind of planned that. What does a guy and a car have in common? I don't know. What?
What the fuck?
They both handle well.
What the hell?
They both have the ability to misfire. Ha! Oh.
What did she say?
Oh, they both have the ability to misfire. That's
What?
awesome. That was funny.
What did she say?
Oh my god, this girl's funny.
What did she say?
They both have the ability to misfire. Cars and guys.
Misfire? What does that mean?
Think about it in a sexual way.
I give up. I don't know.
And you call yourself a pervert.
I'm only half of a pervert, okay?
Yeah, even half of a pervert.
The other half of me is romantic. Decent.
In
Okay?
this day and age, there's not many girls that want romantic. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh.
What did she say?
Oh, she says he seriously doesn't know. Yeah, this dude's 27 and he can't even figure out half the freaking dirty
Don't
shit.
tell her how old I am.
Oh, exposed. Oh, I could figure this shit out when I was freaking 5, dude.
What did she say? Exposed?
Yeah.
Oh, now I get it.
You're 20.
Now I get it.
Did you seriously just get it now?
Yeah, when she said exposed. Because a car has 2 holes if it's female, 1 hole if it's a male, on the backside anyways. And if it's a person, basically, you get a freeway deal just like that. Get it? Freeway?
That's not what she meant, you idiot. Misfire like your dick shooting out shit, dude. Misfire.
Oh, so the dick shoots out sperm.
Yeah, you didn't even get it.
And then the exhaust pipe shoots out smoke? Doesn't that mean the basically the car's farting?
And you wonder why people don't want to tell you jokes. You keep trying to freaking ask questions about it. Yes, he is. Thank you. Ha.
Hey, did you know a car can urinate? Cause its oil leaks out.
Yeah, look what she said about you. She said you're stupid. I completely agree with you. Thank you. I know he is.
Define the word stupid.
Dumbass. Idiot. You.
Nobody really knows what the word stupid means now these days.
Yeah, they do. It's what you are.
It's what you are, you dipshit.
Your comebacks are adorable because you can't think of a proper one.
Are you sure that she's not stupid?
I know when someone's stupid, she's clearly not stupid because she just burned your ass.
I don't give a damn.
What did a lesbian vampire say to the other lesbian vampire? I don't know, what? Hey, unless you want to get your ass kicked, don't ever call girls stupid.
Fine. Are you a virgin?
I'll see you next time.
What did she say?
Gotta go, I'll come back. I'll see you next month.
Next month?
We'll be here, darling.
Wait, she's still on?
You gotta learn dirty jokes, dude.
Is she on?
I've tried to open this, kick it up with Local and Lucky. It didn't work out. I have to go actually try to avoid him. And he wonders why. I don't wonder why, though.
Are you still a virgin? What?
One of these days, you're gonna ask that to a girl and she's gonna smack you so hard you wake up in the hospital with a concussion. I'm going to laugh at you.
But
what
if they ask you or tell you that they're a virgin without you asking them?
Oh, then it's okay for them to say, you don't go up to a girl and ask her that. That's kind of creepy. It's actually very creepy. I'm a pervert and I know when to shut my mouth up.
Why do girls get wet anyways when they get horny? What's up with that? What's up with this?
You need to learn about the human anatomy, darling.
No, I think this whole world's crazy. I think human species are kind of weird.
And it took you this long to figure that out?
Well, I'm not really full human. I'm only half human. I'm a humanoid. I'm from planet Humanoid, which is from a different galaxy.
He's the ultimate creeper.
I'll show you a creeper in a second.
Be watchful and be looking out for him in the bushes and the trees with the camera.
What the hell?
That is something you would have done. I know you would have done that.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Oh, he's burning your ass.
What'd you say?
You're stupid.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You might find yourself being stupid and beautiful at the same time.
Was that you trying to soften an insult?
Yeah. What?
You should stop trying because that was bad.
Even though I didn't see what you looked like yet.
You know what's even funnier? It's actually insulting coming from you because you are an actual idiot.
No, I'm not. I just like sounding like
I
an
just
idiot.
burned you. Oh, second degree burn.
That damn ass card, man.
Wow, yeah, a card's gonna break my neck.
Did I say anything about a neck? No, I didn't.
You just did, you idiot.
No, I didn't.
My
I used to have a imaginary girlfriend named Ariel, the Little Mermaid, when I was 12. Your breath smells like a freaking caveman. Idiot. Blow in my face again.
Yeah, he is.
What did she say?
Read it. Unless you don't know how to read.
I don't know how to read all the time.
You're 27, dude. You should be able to read.
What did she say?
Said you gay. She's right.
Alright, then does that make you, what? A whore?
You're calling a 13-year-old girl a whore. What's wrong with you?
Or maybe even a slut?
Well, at least a slut knows I wanted to shut the mouth up, unlike you. You can pull yourself out of any situation and just save your life.
I don't give a damn. You think I care about women? No, I don't. I don't give a shit about women.
If you didn't, you wouldn't be trying to get one right now. Which tells me you do.
No, I just have different moments, okay?
Yeah, like when I kick your ass in the game.
That wasn't a video game, you dipshit.
Yeah, you were trying to prove who the real Batman was, and I kicked your ass and proved to you who's the real Batman.
Yeah, well,
And stupidly, you chose a character that always loses to Batman. Oh, okay. She has a joke for you. This girl's like Smug Wendy. She can burn anyone.
I got a joke
I'm
for
very
her.
impressed.
Why don't she go fuck Barney?
What did the gay dudes say to the girl? Oh, ho, ho. I'm curious of this now.
I know what you said. It said, go fuck a dog. That's what they said. They said, go fuck a dog.
Dude, you're just jealous because you can't come up with a simple good burn.
I don't give a damn.
Just giving you third-degree burns, man.
I'm not listening to any freaking...
It's
I'm
awesome.
not listening to any fucking girls.
You are really awesome at this. I think I know Smug Wendy would be very impressed with you. But what is it?
Tell her I'm not listening.
You're saying it yourself.
I'm too busy. Tell her I'm busy watching a TV show.
Yeah, watching an anime of hot girls that you're never ever gonna get with.
Shut the fuck up, man.
There's the answer. Oh, you just answered it. Oh. Okay, so you want to get with the succubus, Mokakashia.
I want to get with a fucking vampire.
You don't want to go for a succubus.
No, I want a vampire. Damn it.
Dude, limit yourself with that. The succubus can do way more amazing shit than you can ever imagine. Believe me, I know. I actually did the ritual.
Yeah, I haven't showed my real self.
You don't have to show your real self. Just sit there
Think
and...
of me as Naruto. Immature at sometimes, and kind of wacky and crazy. But when he gets angry, the nine-tailed fox with flames come out. So think me as me of being Naruto, okay? I'm kind of like that.
Yeah, but Naruto can actually kick ass and can actually do cooler shit than what you can do.
You haven't seen what I'm really capable of doing.
Yeah, falling on your ass.
I'm talking about
That's
it.
really impressive.
Alright, fine. How about, let's see, this Saturday, I'll take you to my battleground.
Yes, an abandoned park. Wow, that's a
Not
battleground.
gonna be an abandoned park, you dimwit.
You're the
It's
idiot
gonna
that
be
thinks
in
a park is a battleground. There's no bodies, there's no nothing, there's no weaponry, there's no nothing there.
It's gonna be at a playground, idiot.
Yeah, one that no one goes to anymore.
Exactly.
Probably because they see your face peeking through the bushes
Well,
with the
probably
camera.
Because I don't know what the problem because is.
Oh, she said Naruto's awesome compared to you, and she is right.
That's okay, I'm more like Sasuke's level anyways. Cool. Awesome.
You're more like Sasuke's over my ass.
I'm not listening. I'm watching TV right now.
Oh, you're so adorable when you do that. He's adorable.
Well, that girl needs to shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, one thing you don't ever tell a girl to do is shut the fuck up unless you want to die.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if they're female or not.
Then we're saying shut the fuck up to Yonder-chan. That's even dumber. Cause at that point you know you're gonna die.
I'm not gonna let you score this time. Here goes. I'm gonna dedicate this shot to Mocha.
If you actually manage to somehow able to get 5 of this girl's hottest girls to fawn over you, that would be fucking amazing. My head would literally explode from that amazement and shock. I'd probably have a heart attack from that shock right there.
Thank you so much. It's the first time you've ever offered to let me suck your blood. It was delicious as always. Thank you, Skune.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Also, technically, let me remind you in case you forgot. If a vampire were to bite you and drink your blood, try to turn into a vampire that you think is, you'd be sucked dry, and you would have been dead. I don't know, what is the bad part about roller skating?
My blood's everlasting. It can regenerate itself when I lose too much. Within per second.
Oh, and that one day when you start bleeding out and you start thinking it's gonna regenerate and it never does. And then you're dead and you're like, what the fuck? Why didn't it regenerate?
Before, dude.
And then God's gonna be like, you dumbass.
It happened before, and people were like, what the hell, how is he still alive? And I'm like, I'm half angel.
Oh! Oh man, she just burned you! You know what the bad part is about roller skating?
I'm gonna burn her ass in a second.
Telling your parent you are gay for your roommate. That's so cute.
I'm not gay, you're the one who looks like a fucking bearded lady, Colin.
He's that full of head of hair, Mr. Bald Spot.
Don't have a bald spot, you dipshit.
You're just mad because you're getting your ass burned by a freaking 13-year-old girl.
I don't give a shit.
And
It's
you
just
can't-
fucking words means
You
nothing.
can't make you freaking go the way with
Fine.
come back.
As long as it's not a fight, I don't care.
Yeah, you'd lose to her anyways.
I would never lose to a freaking child in a fight.
Mm-hmm. Shall we go back to the 5-year-old that you lost to?
No, that was my fault, not my niece's
Yeah,
fault.
no.
I tripped over a rock and when I was walking towards her, she was running towards me to hug my leg.
Yeah, again, she planned that.
She didn't plan it, dimwit. You're trying to take away my pride.
I don't have to take away something you don't have.
I have pride, god damn it.
Yeah, but you have pride that you don't have any right to back up. You don't even back up that pride.
No, you're just trying to lure me false insecurity. That's what Inuyasha says to Gugome, so ha. Inuyasha's probably right.
Yeah, but I'm not hitting on you.
I don't give a damn, sicko, perv, faggot.
You should stop insulting yourself. I already know you are.
Insulting your face, dipshit.
Your insults are cute. But you should really consider retiring because you are really bad at them.
Saturday, I'm gonna take you where my battlefield is. We're gonna duke it out there, boy.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna piss you off so much you actually try to punch me and I duck and you punch the tree and break your hand. And then I'm sitting there laughing at you while you hold your hand and start crying.
Around trees. There's a whole field that is blank. Nothing's on the field except for grass.
Fascinating. You
That's
becoming
why
a
I
geographer
think that's
now?
my battleground.
It's not a battleground, it's a fucking field.
Well, it's my battleground, goddammit. We're not fighting on boiling lava rocks. That's another battleground. I won't last 2 seconds.
No, that's a suicidal ground.
Suicidal ground. Suicidal ground my ass.
Yeah, just ask all the
Only
people that got their
supreme
asses
warriors
burned.
like myself can fight on boiling lava rocks, but I don't want to have that much of an advantage towards somebody. Then it won't even be a challenge.
Yeah, I know you're just crazy. I don't know what's the difference between ooh and ah.
Well, I got hit by a thunderbolt like 2 times in a row, and I was still living. And when I woke up, 20 minutes later, I was like, what the hell happened? I had no idea what happened. I was like,
Your
my
freaking
dad-
game week roommate. Oh! The difference between ooh and ah. Your freaking gay and weak roommate. Oh, burn. Burn.
I see
Yeah.
a little
And last I
girl.
checked, if you got hit with lightning twice, you'd be able to speak properly. And you'd have freaking white hair, your freaking shoes would explode, and more than that, you would have freaking died. No one can handle more than one strike of lightning. The only reason I did that in the movie
I
was for
told
movie
you I'm a
theaters and for
fucking
fun.
humanoid. I'm from a different planet. What do you expect?
I know
Normal
someone.
people are weaklings and pathetic, worthless beings.
Yeah,
Humanoids are much more superior humans.
I do that
They're
every
a
day,
new breed
Donnie.
of human from a different planet. And they're much more superior.
Yeah, I swear sometimes
Humanoids are
belong in an asylum, dude.
Humanoids are born with special abilities, and humans are born with disabilities. That's why that makes them worthless.
You're cute.
Call me cute again, see what happens, and knock your lights out, boy.
Cute.
You want a piece of my ass right now? I'll knock your face right out. Boy.
Sit your fat ass down, Santa Claus.
I told you to keep this light on when it gets dark. Dimwit.
I'm not the one who went up and shut it off, dumbass. Plus, you had the freaking light on, idiot.
Shut up, you moron. It's dark outside, bitch.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with gay. Oh!
You're grounded.
You're not my dad, dumbass.
You're grounded, damn it.
It's funnier if I was your son and I'm smarter than you. That's very sad.
You're grounded. No more cookies for you. No more cookies for you. You're grounded.
And where are you getting these cookies from?
No more cookies for you, boy. You're grounded.
You have no money, dumbass.
Yeah, you bitch.
Yeah, a little bit of coins don't count.
You're grounded.
You're not my dad, idiot.
You're grounded anyways. I don't care. Can you fly? You're grounded.
Yeah.
My brother Johnny came up with that joke for me.
Yeah, because you couldn't come with it yourself?
No, he came
Wow.
up with it.
That's impressive.
He came up with it. I didn't.
Yeah.
You're grounded because you can't fly. So you're grounded for life.
How about I tie you to a plane and drive right into a building and the last minute I jump out with a parachute?
No, I'll be driving in the car and you'll be sitting in the driver's seat. Then I'll jump out of the corridor while the vehicle's still going and it'll crash into a gas station and you'll blow up inside of it. So, see ya, sucker!
So if you're driving the car and I'm in the driver's seat, does that mean you're sticking your dick in my ass?
That's not what I said, you freaking idiot.
Faggot?
I did not say that.
No, that is not happening.
I said, if I'm in the driver's seat, you're on the
Yeah,
driver's
keep me out of your fantasies, please. I'd really
said,
appreciate that.
If I'm in the driver's seat, you're on the passenger seat, you idiot.
No, you said you're in the driver's seat, and then I'm on the driver's seat too, and you're driving the car. I mean, I'd have to be sitting on top of your lap.
I did not say that.
Get your gay fetish out of. Keep me out of your little
I
fetish.
said
Yeah.
that. Damn it.
Hey,
I
Bruce
told
Banner,
you.
shut your fucking ass up.
I told you if I was in the driver's seat and you were in the passenger seat, I would jump out of the corridor while the vehicle's still moving. It crashes into the gas station and you blow up in it. And I'm like, Sierra, sucker!
Your logic of timing would be very off, and you would have known if not died with me.
What?
Ooh, his pinky goes in hard and comes out soft and wet. Ooh, what is this? Is it my roommate?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Yo, little Missy, go fuck a dog.
Says the boy who fucked an owl.
I lied about all that, okay? She
Yeah.
should go fuck a dog.
I
because she likes
I don't believe you. I believe the fact that you did probably fuck an owl.
She should go fuck a dog. And
Because you kept on repeating it over and over again.
And that way, she can't say that she's a virgin because she fucked the animal at least.
Technically,
Then she
she's
can
still a
go
virgin.
Then she could probably go fuck someone about her age. And she'll be twice not being a virgin.
You're the virgin that still can't figure out how to fuck someone. The way you talk to girls, I highly doubt you ever got one in bed with you.
I did, and I'm not proud of it.
Yeah. But did you drug her?
What?
Did you roofie her?
No!
I had to roofie her.
The girl I got in bed with, I didn't know her very well at the time. And so I found out she was a slut. Then I dumped her because of it.
Did she ask you for money?
She was a whore. Stephanie knows about this.
Oh, did she ask you for money?
No, but Stephanie knows about the relationship between me and that one girl I used to be with.
I was probably a prostitute that felt really bad for you.
That's why Stephanie ordered me to stay away from her.
Yep, that was a prostitute that felt really, really bad for you. You should, because that means she cared.
I don't give a damn if people feel good or bad about me. It doesn't bother me one bit. I don't even care if people worry about me. I'd give a less. I don't give a rat's ass if people care about me or not. I care about some people sometimes, not all the time.
Oh,
But then there are certain people that care about me 24/7, which pisses me off. When they care about me.
That's called being a family member and a friend. That's what they do.
I don't give a rat's ass. I'm not the kind of guy who likes people caring about me too much. It's annoying. Way annoying. Unless I care about them, then that's a different story.
You are very undecided and drunk, and
What?
you're going through a drunken rage right now.
I'll show you a fucking drunken rage. You're grounded, boy.
Yeah, usually drunken fathers don't
No more
ever
Wi-Fi
say that.
now, ha ha ha.
Right, then how come I'm still on the Wi-Fi?
You told me that Wi-Fi was turned off anyway, so you lied, you liar.
No, it was.
Good, then let's watch Inuyasha.
I don't know. Are you worthy of Inuyasha?
Come on. We didn't get to finish it yet.
We finished that like 6 times.
Fine, I'll finish watching this one.
Oh, good luck. You have talent that you will be able to succeed beyond all others. I wish you luck that you won't need, because you are awesome at everything. Those were awesome burns you just gave him. That was really impressive. I'm actually very impressed with that. You were my daughter. I'd be so proud of you.
Why did she suck his blood instead of making out with him? What the fuck? What's her idea of making out?
Just enjoy the damn anime.
Huh?
Stop complaining.
Don't complain. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, why not? If you were coming back, you want to miss this. Ooh,
Ooh,
one more?
Shit.
Go for it.
Shut your mouth up, little girl. Kick your ass.
You call a little girl.
Girl on there.
What do you call a gay dude? I don't know. What do you call a gay dude?
It calls it her motherfucking face. That's in a second. That's what it calls. Stupid kids.
Yeah, those stupid kids seems to be burning you.
I don't give a shit if they burn me or not. Burning me, it just makes me a lot more hotter. So ha.
Yeah, now without your fire, you idiot. Ah! Oh, burn.
What you say?
Your roommate. What do you call it, a gay dude? Your roommate. Oh my god.
You don't even know me, you fucking ass
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
Go fuck a tree or something.
Yeah, true. You so burn me, man. Oh man, that was awesome. That was awesome, burn. Very impressive.
We better get a move on or we're gonna be late.
Oh, what do you call a gay couple? Oh, yay. What do you call that? Together. Ah, ha. Oh, that was awesome. Oh. Oh, there's a third person here? Who's the third person? That's my roommate watching an anime that I bought. Yep. It's Rosario plus Vampire Season 1. He was watching Ikki Townsend yesterday and he thought he could kick her ass. Oh man, that was so funny to watch that happen. Watch him actually try to kick Hakufu's ass. Yeah, I do too. It's awesome. Anime music is always awesome. You can't ever beat it, really. It's like mind blowing up there. It's like awesome shit. I love it. I feel like they do the little thing with the anime characters and they put them on sweet things like cakes and desserts. It's awesome. Shay, you're awesome. Those were the best burns I've ever seen.
Okay, everyone. It's time for you to join a club.
No, I haven't. I'm very much intrigued now. I'm gonna check that out. Oh.
The human culture. Now, in order for your transformation to the human, never reveal your monster form, no matter who.
Oh, it's Undertale? Oh. Awesome. You guys are awesome at this. Do you like fish sticks? Your gay roommate? Yeah, me. Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Your gay roommate? Yeah. Me? Oh, you're a... Oh my god! Oh, I love this girl right now. I'm in love right now. That was awesome. Oh man, burn. She's dropping at you. Alright, I will. Hey dude, it's me. Do you like fish sticks? You're a gay roommate. Yeah, me. Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? Your gay roommate. Yeah, me. Well then you're a gay fish motherfucker.
I like ripping the flesh off from girls that are cocky.
Wow. That's the best you can come up with. That was sad.
So lucky my eyes don't turn into cat eyes right now. Then I'll end up turning into
Hello?
a savage.
Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What
Well,
do you mean you
wanna
can't
know
find
what
them?
the dumbest thing that you could probably ever do to me?
What do you mean
What?
there's only soup?
Shining a red light in my face.
There's only soup. Well,
I
then get out of the soup
once, and I
aisle.
almost
Like, you
ripped
don't have to
flesh
shout
off
at
him
me.
until he switched his green
There's
or
more
his
soup.
red
What do you
light
mean
to a
there's
green
more
light,
soup?
and then I snapped
Just
back
more
to my
soup.
normal
Going to the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now?
So if someone shines a
What do
red
you
light
mean
at
you're
me,
at soup? I mean I'm at
I have to
soup. What
both.
store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
did you even hear what I said?
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your
Yes,
help. Can
man.
you come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? Means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. All right, you don't have to shout at me.
What the fuck?
There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go on to the
Burn!
next
Break
aisle.
him again!
There's still soup. Where are you right now? That's soup. What
Question,
do you mean
it's
you're
a
at
weird one to
soup?
have
I mean, I'm
ever.
at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
Alright.
By Stallings and by... Thank you for those awesome roasts.
There's something you do need to know about me, though.
You're awesome, though.
Colin.
What?
About 12 years ago, one of my friends decided he wanted to do something stupid. He shined a red light in my face, and my eyes went my pupils turned into shape of a diamond. And I tackled him to the ground. I almost took the flesh off him until he changed the red light to a green light, and I went back to my normal self. Yeah. Red lights make me act like a real wolf.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever make a girl do a blowjob unless she really wanted to. Ever.
You hear what I said, though?
Yes, I did. The first time.
What do you mean
Red lights have savage effect on me.
Yeah, and an epileptic is...
What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
Here, guys. Watch this awesome funny thing.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. You come here? I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? Means there's only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. All right, you don't have to shout at me.
He's arrested? What the hell? Why is he arrested?
There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup. Go into the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? That's soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you.
Best. I know, I'm pretty good. Now, Wolf, I'm gonna go subscribe to you before my phone dies. It was lovely meeting you. And it was a lovely time seeing you, Rashay Wheeler.